YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen, back in that flannel and beanie weather in South Florida, 65 degrees, pure blue sky, sunshine. Yes, sir. Now, in today's YouTube video, we're going to be talking about Twitch's adpocalypse. A lot of you guys probably heard about it, probably seen some things about it on X or maybe IG, whatever it may be. Advertisers on Twitch, big-time advertisers, are pulling out. They want no more. They're like, this website is doo-doo caca, I'm gone. We're going to talk about why. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like the video, man. And drop a comment down below. Give me your thoughts on all this. And if you guys are streaming, I want to know where and why. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, gang. Chat, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are all having a great week. Today's video is interesting. We're going to be talking about just kind of ads on Twitch, the climate on Twitch, things changing, things happening. We're going to listen to our boy Ludwig. He'll break it down for us. We'll share some insight from our end. Have a little fun and get it done, man. You know?
Apocalypse. First, today, we're talking about the Twitch adpocalypse. First, ads on Twitch. Because I'm old enough on Twitch that back in my day, people didn't do it. And it made sense. You know, people would already be paying your subscribers for your content. So why would you also be taxing people by making them watch ads? It was something you just didn't really do.
What started this was Twitch started giving out platform deals, okay, to their biggest creators. And they wanted you to run ads, and they would pay you way more than you would ever make if you ran the ads. That's what started this. So I started doing my ads maybe 2018, 2019 was my first, maybe 2018, that was my first platform deal. And then 2020, another 2-year deal. And then 2022, another 2-year deal. Boom, boom, boom. All ads. They just want ads.
Change. They started to tell you how much money you would make if you were to run ads. And they also ran a program that subsidized that amount of money. So they basically say like, okay, well, this is how many viewers you have. If you were to run like 3, 6, 9 minutes of ads an hour, we could pay you like a couple $1,000s.
Right.
And, you know, not only could we will guarantee pay you that amount of money, and you just do the deliverables and, you know, it all sort itself out. Now, they only ran this program for like a few months, but it worked. It created a culture where streamers now knew how much they would make if they ran ads. It became a part of their lifestyle and overall income. And so now people run ads. And thankful to the boys at FaZe for leaking their income. We know how much money you can make from ads alone.
Good old Ronaldo.
Now, I'm not sure. It's possible that Ron might have photoshopped this image a bit, little inspect element. But if we take it at face value, he says he earned $1.2 million during his subathon, and he only had 63,000 subscribers. Now, I say only because if you do the math, that 63,000 subscribers is $220,000, which means he made an extra $1 million. That's not from bits. That would mostly be from ads. And what makes this even more realistic and more impressive in my mind, Jason was the biggest in the FaZe group for their subathon. In terms of subs, he had the most subscribers. You can see 100,000 right here. And he made $500,000 total.
Man, they killed that.
Now, the light pink is the amount of money he made from ads. You can see his ad density went down, all right? He didn't make as much from ads. As opposed to somebody like Lacey, that's a lot of light pink. Now, ignore this number. I know as a fact he inspect elemented this. This is a fake number. This number is real. So he made $70,000 less than Jason while having less than half as many subs, less average viewers. How? Because his ad density was so high. He's running an ad density equivalent to TV shows, okay? And he is able to make just from that hundreds of thousands of dollars in ads. I would not be surprised if Kai made as much, if not more money from his subathon in advertising than he did from all of the hundreds of thousands of subs he has.
Way more.
This is all kind of gone now.
Way more.
The advertisers are pulling out. It is true. And streamers are making a lot less money this month. And the way ads worked on Twitch for a long time was a very simple calculation. What is your viewership? Okay. What is your ad density? How many ads are you running an hour? And where are your viewers from? Because advertisers view viewers differently depending on their location. That is it. That is the only factors that went in. And then however much money Twitch made from advertising, they would pay you out like a percentage portion, all right? You know, something like 30, 40, 50, some percent based off your deal of how much money they made from the advertisers. The issue is that only works if they have advertisers. And a lot of advertisers have pulled out, okay? They have pulled out and it has hit Twitch hard. All right, and I'll talk in a minute what my prediction is.
I can tell you guys from my perspective, yes, this is true. Not generating as much in ads on Twitch, but still making a good amount from ads on Twitch. But definitely not as much, man. There's been a hit. So from my POV, it makes sense.
Is for what will happen to that advertising money. But first, we have to talk about why they pulled out. Where did the advertisers go? Do they hate Twitch all of a sudden? Well, the genesis of this, as far as I can tell, is when Asman got banned off of Twitch. Because you see, Asman got banned after making some comments about Palestinian people, some very negative comments about Palestinian people. He got banned off of Twitch.
We covered this.
And this sort of caused a domino effect where people are like, okay, you ban Asman for saying this thing about Palestinian people, but, you know, what about this person saying this thing about this people? And that happened a lot because this is an issue Twitch has been dealing with for years, which is inconsistency in their bans.
Right.
All right. They have their code of conduct, their terms of service, whatever. They have to ban based off of that. And sometimes
everybody knows that what he just said is Hasanabi. That's exactly what he's talking about.
Not upheld consistently. All right. And so this became, you can see October 16th, the day Asman got banned, a very common trend. All right.
And this chick, man, we covered this too. God damn. I mean, damn.
Right. Oh, you ban Asman. Well, what about when Frogan said this, crazy thing about U.S. soldiers? And Twitch got basically controversy after controversy after controversy. At first, this was maybe just some like social media stuff.
I've never seen that post. I'm not reading all that. But I'll read a little bit, though. We want to address concerns with seeing whether we're preventing Twitch kind of sign up in some regions. People were saying that you couldn't sign up in certain regions. And then there's a community note down below. This whole statement is a lie. Both email and phone number signups were disabled. Where? In Israel and Palestine? We did this to prevent uploads of graphic material related to the attack and to protect the safety of users. Okay. Wow. What a weird... Oh, man, this is just a hard thing to navigate, man, entirely.
Controversy after controversy. At first...
I didn't know that.
This was maybe just some, like, social media stuff. But then there was a concerted effort by people to go straight to the advertisers, all right? Because Twitch wasn't buckling. They weren't, like, banning other people for their comments based off the social media blow-up. They were just kind of holding fast. They banned Asman. They're like, okay, we're good now. Please leave us alone. That did not work. They were not left alone. Not only were they not left alone, their advertisers were not left alone. And this is one of the other genesis I can see of advertisers now getting involved after the Asman ban. And here's a tweet that said, made a video of what you can do. It's a long video, so I'll just distill it. But basically, it was email the advertisers that Twitch worked with who were displayed prominently in sections that people viewed as like anti-Semitic Twitch. And get them involved. Them. Okay? He says, fuck Twitch for making me do this cancel culture, cuck fucks, and blueser shit. But that is exactly what happened. It was a attempt at creating an adpocalypse. Very successful. Now, Twitch tried to curb this. They tried to appease advertisers and also the Anti-Defamation League who's getting involved. And they banned several Arab streamers following a Habibi rating panel that was at TwitchCon. And you can see the sponsors are in the background of this. This was going viral. I promise you, all of these sponsors got thousands of emails in their inbox after this. And it worked. So the reason ad rates plummeted in November is because all those advertisers pulled out for the month of November. And there's no way in that 2-week period for Twitch to resell a bunch of ad slots to brand new advertisers, especially when brand new advertisers are going to see this blowing up on social media and not want to touch it with a 60-foot pole. You get me? Hassan is blaming Asmongold for the adpocalypse for teaming up with people who he says started it. Mizkif is blaming Hassan, saying that everyone who does politics should be outright banned. And Asman is
looking at me and blaming me. I want to say you're welcome.
Taking blame himself and probably talking about DEI again for the 100th time, if I had to guess. Now, what is Twitch doing about it? Twitch has done two main things. The first one is they're trying to have the most perfectly crafted, curated conduct policy to be able to catch all things that could offend anyone and make advertisers as happy as possible. And this is a very hard thing to do in an ever-changing world.
Almost
Their
impossible,
latest change has been making the term Zionist now prohibited. Now that gets you banned off the website. The other thing they have done is they are now using tags as a way to demonetize creators. So, there's this thing on Twitch that people usually use as jokes called tags. So like Kai's tags are short and loud. Asmon's tags are bald. But some of the tags are very legitimate and well used, like the language tags. And some are now enforced, like the politics tag. And if you have a tag like politics or something maybe like sexual themes, well, then you're not going to be making money off ads. And we know that because here's a clip of someone talking about that who has those sexual theme tags.
So this month I play like 3 hours ad and I get 0.08 USD money from it.
She played 3 hours of ads and she made 8 cents. Okay? 8 cents total. Now, what's going to happen next? The ad money is going to come back. Maybe not to where it was before, at least not for a while. But we know this because this has happened before. If you remember, YouTube had an adpocalypse in 2017. Now, a lot of people blame PewDiePie for it. I would argue that's a bit reductive. In the same way, it might be reductive to blame a single person for the adpocalypse on Twitch today. At that same time that PewDiePie had a video with a bunch of edgy jokes, there were also terrorist training videos found on YouTube that had advertisers on them. It's not like if you go to YouTube, there isn't fucked up shit on there still. There's definitely still stuff that advertisers would not want to advertise on.
For sure.
I can look this shit up if I want. All right, you can look this up. If you look up nude yoga, there's some shit on there that advertisers do not want to be on. That is still available on YouTube. Because there should be a difference on what is available to watch on.
What did he say? Did he say nude yoga? That's kind of hard back to back. Nude yoga. What do you say?
Available on YouTube. Because there should be on there that advertisers are not. If you look up nude yoga, there's some.
Are people looking up nude yoga? That's a thing? People just doing yoga in the nude? What in the Aaron Rodgers ashwagandha?
Shit on there that advertisers do not want to be on. That is still available on YouTube. Because there should be a difference on what is available to watch on a platform.
Need to watch more football.
And what advertisers want to be a part of on a platform. Not everything that's on a platform should just be stuff that advertisers want to see. We should not become Coco Melon TV on every single platform. In the same way that not everything on a platform should be only things advertisers don't want. Like, well, let's be frank, Kick. Okay, you don't want both of those realities. You need a mix. But to have a mix, you need a lever to be able to punish people accordingly. And what I mean by that is right now on Twitch, the biggest problem that I see is the only way they have to punish people, or the main way they've had to punish people, is a ban. And a ban is very strict. It is 100 to 0. Turn the water off. Okay? You cannot make any content at all anymore at all ever. All right? That's a little bit strict. On YouTube, they have a pretty good system. You've probably heard of it, right? Most videos, if everything's good to go, they're monetized. Maybe you have the gray money sign. That means you didn't monetize it. Red means you can't monetize it. Now, this could be for copyright or because maybe what the content is about. That's what the red is. You can't monetize it. And then there's yellow, which is this video in YouTube.
I mean, he's right about YouTube, but I think it's just so inconsistent on Twitch. I think that's a really big issue. A lot of gray area, it's not black and white. It really never has been. And it's not easy. I'm not saying it's an easy job. It's hard to ban people on Twitch. You got to be sure. But yeah, they got to figure it out, man. I mean, it's just too many things people get away with. And then there's like things that people are doing that aren't even that big of a deal and they get rocked. It's just like the inconsistencies from Twitch at the headquarters in the office. I think that's a big issue too,
If you ever ask them, will always say this, is not being suppressed by the algorithm, but will not be shown to advertisers. Now, YouTubers will always tell you that if it has the yellow money sign, it is being suppressed. The views are worse. YouTube says the opposite, but fact remains, this does not make money. The advertisers will not go on this video. Now, there's another section, which is yellow, with the 18 plus. So not only can they not be monetized, the channel must be 18 plus to watch. Those do get suppressed, obviously, because it's just being shown to less people total. But
guys,
this is the system that YouTube
If you don't have green on YouTube, man, you're not making any money.
uses now.
Get
But
no
that
money, bro.
is, to me, how Twitch should work, right? They'll need some bots to be
You
able to
get
scout
that
the
dollar,
content.
that dollar and
Probably
18
have to do this
cents, man.
manually. But what's, I think, not very realistic, because they haven't been able to do this
No
in the
offense.
past decade that I have known Twitch, the website, is they cannot continue to make their main way of demonetization banning by upholding their code of conduct and their terms of service. They should continue to ban people when people are breaking it.
Sure.
But they're going to fuck up. They're going to miss.
Sure.
And they're missing way too much. At a certain point, you have to realize, hey, man, hang up the fucking jersey. All right, we need a new solution because your ban solution isn't working. That's what's going on with Twitch. I see Apocalypse. All right, see you later.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye.
Right. He's right. He's very right. And I think my prediction is that things will come back as well. I definitely agree with him there. Like it goes up and it goes down. People get angry about decisions and then they come back around, you know? Twitch is huge for live streaming, guys. I know there are a lot of you that are going to be down in the comments that don't enjoy that opinion, or not opinion, sorry, fact. I know a lot of you are going to be down in the comments that don't enjoy that fact. But it is, man. I mean, it's far and away out in front for live streaming. People like to just pretend that it's not, but it is, man. For live streaming games, it's way out in front. So, and it will be for a long time, truly.